Shit. Good evening, and welcome to the award ceremony of the 2020 Graduate in Visual Arts from the U of Ottawa. University is already not something that is very easy, and the pandemic didn't make it any easier. But we remained positive and motivated, and we persevered. Through the struggles we have faced together, we managed to achieve our goal to finish our bachelor degree. And we have every reason to be proud of ourselves. Tonight, we are here to recognize the remarkable work of all the graduates, but also to reward some students who have distinguished themselves by their academic and artistic excellence. Bonsoir et bienvenue à la cérémonie de remise de récompenses des finissants en arts visuels de l'année 2020 de l'Université d'Ottawa. L'université n'est déjà pas chose facile et la pandémie a su rendre les choses encore plus compliquées, mais nous sommes restés unis et solidaires à travers les épreuves que nous avons traversées ensemble. Nous avons su continuer et persévérer pour parvenir à nos objectifs et terminer notre baccalauréat, et il y a de quoi être fier. Nous sommes réunis ici ce soir pour souligner le travail remarquable de tous les gradués, mais également pour récompenser le travail de certains étudiants ayant su se démarquer de façon particulière de par leur excellence scolaire et artistique. I will now invite the chair of the department, Jakob Zdebik, to join us for a word of introduction. J'invite maintenant le directeur du département d'Arts Visuels, Jakob Zdebik, à venir nous dire quelques mots de bienvenue.
Alors, bonjour tout le monde. Dire que les conditions entourant cette exposition des diplômés ont été difficiles serait un euphémisme. En dépit des interdictions affectant l'accès au studio, au travail et à un espace commun, la cohorte 2020 a néanmoins persisté et produit des œuvres remarquables. Avec de l'ingéniosité, les étudiants ont aussi produit cette célébration virtuelle. The exhibition title, Eunoia, meaning in this case beautiful thinking, underscores the interaction of thought and aesthetics in the production of art. But at this moment of history, the material objects cannot be encountered, not displayed by the artist, not viewed by a public. The final stage of the production of the work of art, the public experience, is thwarted. But another meaning of Eunoia can also be considered in these trying times, that of goodwill. The goodwill the artist summons from their audience. Art is about connection, and the times call for distancing. This year's artist found a way of collapsing that distance. L'exposition des diplômés, parce qu'elle est exceptionnellement réalisée dans des circonstances exceptionnelles, estampe néanmoins le présent dans l'arc de l'histoire. Forcés à l'intérieur, les artistes contemplent la partie la plus importante de leur pratique, le lien avec une communauté. Et lorsque cette condition est supprimée par la pandémie, l'œuvre d'art devient encore plus révélatrice de son importance sociale et de son impact communautaire. Comme le dit Jacques Prévert, on reconnaît le bonheur au bruit qu'il fait quand il s'en va. Ceci est la belle pensée, concevoir pour pouvoir surmonter les limites afin de créer. I would like to thank everyone who made this possible. The students Celia Fournier-Quentin, Portia Young, Rain Tajeres. I would like to thank our staff who make every year possible but did their very best in these circumstances, Joséanne, Sylvie, Sacha, David, Michel. And thank you to all of our professors. I wish to thank Dean Key for his support and for making the time to be here with us. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you. Tonight, our task is to acknowledge and celebrate all 2020 BFA graduates in addition to identifying the recipients of awards. We have many different awards. Some have a monetary value, while others offer professional experiences or access to resources. Others are honorific or consist of a departmental nomination to another competition. After tonight, the Department of Visual Arts will be in contact with each of the recipients to provide them with specific details of their awards. After the name of each recipient is announced, presenters will pause for 30 seconds while you will be shown samples of their works from the Eunoia website. Ce soir, nous souhaitons reconnaître et célébrer tous les diplômés du baccalauréat en Arts Visuels 2020, en plus d'identifier les lauréats des prix. Nous avons de nombreux prix différents. Certains ont une valeur monétaire, tandis que d'autres offrent une expérience professionnelle ou un accès à des ressources. D'autres sont honorifiques ou consistent en une nomination à un autre concours. Après cet événement, le département d'Arts Visuels sera en contact avec chacun des lauréats pour leur fournir les détails spécifiques de leur prix. Après l'annonce de chaque lauréat, les présentateurs feront une pause de 30 secondes pendant laquelle on vous montrera des échantillons de leurs œuvres sur le site web d'Eunoia. We will now move on to the presentation of awards and scholarship generously inaugurated by Kevin Key, Dean of the Faculty of Arts, who will begin with the presentation of the Paradigm Purchase Prize, le prix d'achat paradigme.
Bonjour chers collègues et chers amis. Bonjour chers étudiantes et étudiants. It's a pleasure for me, as always, to participate in this online group exhibition of our Bachelor of Fine Arts graduating class of 2020. I continue to be astounded at the talent demonstrated by our students in this program, and the 24 we are recognizing this evening are no exception. Cette exposition marque le dernier chapitre de votre parcours universitaire et le début de votre carrière artistique. Nous ne pourrions pas être plus fiers de vos réalisations. No one could expect that you would be completing your degree off campus without being able to say a proper goodbye to your classmates, your professors, and even to your studios, where you work countless hours creating most of the pieces that we're going to see in this exhibit tonight. I share your sadness about this and your disappointment. However, having seen graduates leave our campus and go on to shine, I can tell you this: your ingenuity and your resilience will shape your future. Remarkable individuals emerge from extraordinary circumstances. Focus on your strengths and what sets you apart, and I have no doubt that you will do remarkable things in the artistic community. Comme à chaque année, c'est un grand honneur pour moi d'annoncer là où le récipiendaire du prix Paradigme, sélectionné par les professeurs du département d'Arts Visuels. Le prix Paradigme, créé en 2012, est décerné à un étudiant méritant qui a obtenu son baccalauréat en arts visuels. Une de ses œuvres est achetée par la Faculté des Arts et est ensuite intégrée à la collection Paradigme, une collection d'œuvres d'étudiants appartenant à la faculté. L'intention est de présenter la collection sur le campus afin qu'elle puisse être consultée à des fins de recherche et admirée par nos visiteurs, nos étudiants et l'ensemble de nos employés. However, before it's added to the collection, I get to display it in my office for a year. Without further ado, I'm pleased to announce the recipient of this year's Paradigm Prize, Ms. Lily Chu. La récipiendaire, cette année, a créé des œuvres en puisant, and now you get a chance to see her art. La récipiendaire cette année a créé des œuvres en puisant dans ses origines chinoises et dans ses souvenirs d'enfance. Describing her work, Ms. Chu has said the following: in contrast with the highly political global narrative surrounding China today, my installations portray the experience of growing up in a simple countryside. Due to gentrification, that place is no longer accessible to me, so I'm recreating a version of it in a gallery setting. My work is an exploration of my identity as a Chinese Canadian through sharing memories with my community. My goal is to engage my audience and encourage exploration and play within the gallery space. Madame Chu, nous sommes très fiers de vos réalisations et nous espérons que vous continuerez votre excellent travail avec le même engagement et le même succès que vous avez démontré dans ce programme. Congratulations on winning the Paradigm Prize.
Félicitations, Lily. Merci beaucoup, Doyen Keith. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to invite Sylvie Boivin, the department's administrative coordinator, to acknowledge the recipients of the departmental awards, prizes, and scholarships that were given out during the 2019 and 2020 academic award.
Hi, bonjour. Most of you already know me, I'm Sylvie. J'ai le grand plaisir d'annoncer les destinataires de certaines des bourses et des prix qui ont été offerts tout au long de l'année académique 2019-2020. These prizes are open to students in all different levels of the program, including the master's level for some, and are created to highlight distinction in disciplines like photography, drawing, or painting. So first I'd like to announce Erica Stewart as the recipient of the Gunter Nolte Scholarship for Excellence in Drawing. Félicitations. Next, Chloe McLeod-Boucher, recipient of the Inika Standish Scholarship. Recipients of this scholarship are nominated by studio professors of the Department of Visual Arts for demonstrating exceptional work in sculpture or painting. Et maintenant, voici les récipiendaires du prix Louise Perry. And now here are the recipients for the Louise Perry Scholarship for students specializing in photography. So here are the students: Angelina McCormick, Peter Dubinsky, Grace Steinhausen, Alicia Grebler, David Bigg, Portia Lavallee, and Julia Clan. Congratulations to all. Félicitations.
Congratulations. Merci, Sylvie. Now, I would like to invite Professor Catherine Richards to announce prizes related to excellence in media arts.
Thank you. I'm Professor Catherine Richards. It's a great pleasure to be celebrating today with my colleagues, the graduating class of 2020, and their creative achievements. By way of introduction to the next three awards, we wish to thank three exceptional artist-run centers in Ottawa, Gatineau: Art Engine, Desmonts, and Saw Video. During the school term, they warmly reach out to our students, and for our alumni, they are essential artistic production centers. This creative community relationships are invaluable, and in that spirit, each center has generously supported an award to further the recipient's development in media arts. It's now my pleasure to announce the recipient of the Art Engine Media Prize, Laura Anne Zaborzin. Art Engine was created in 1996 by artists for artists in our region to promote the accessibility of technologies, tools, and media art research. We congratulate Laura Ann and thank Art Engine.
Thank you very much. We're now taking a few moments to take a look at Laura Ann's work. We shall now continue with, I think we are now at the Prix Diamond.
Yes. The recipient of the Prix Diamond is Thirsta Semajust. The Artist Run Center Desmonts is in the Outaouais region of Quebec, supports artistic exploration in media arts, and more precisely in video, audio, and photography. Félicitations, Thirsta, and merci, Dimon.
Congratulations, Thirsta. We are now going to take a little time to take a look at her work. Alors, la récipiendaire du prix Daimon était Thirsta Semi-Just. Et nous allons maintenant prendre quelques instants pour regarder son travail.
So the recipient for the SAW Video Prize is Celia Fournier-Cata.
No way!
Hey, of course!
Sorry.
Ottawa artists began SAW Video in 1981 as a video project at the Sussex Annex Works, which we know now as SAW. It now supports leading-edge technology and workshops for its members. Félicitations, Celia! And thank you, SAW.
Okay, now I'm going to try to keep going on. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, Professor Richards. Now, we're going to take 30 seconds to look at my work. Okay, now I would like to invite Professor Jennifer Macklem to announce prizes related to excellence in sculpture and quality of work. J'aimerais maintenant inviter la professeure Jennifer Macklem pour venir annoncer les prix reliés en excellence dans la sculpture et qualité de travail.
Oui, bonjour tout le monde. Je voudrais féliciter tout le département finalement et toutes les étudiantes pour leur démarche dans une année vraiment difficile. Et c'est mon grand plaisir d'annoncer deux prix. The first prize that I'm going to announce is the Sculpture Prize, and that is awarded to a student who has done some extraordinary work in sculpture. And in this case, the student has explored a full range of kind of emotional expression, from the beautiful to the disturbing, playing with texture and structure and kind of extremes in all different ways of exploring these different medias in her work. And the student is, I'm happy to say, Alison Din.
Congratulations, Alison.
Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Congratulations indeed. So the second prize that I'm happy to announce is it's the Persephone Award. Et puis cette prix, on a une convention de donner ce prix à quelqu'un ou des artistes qui ont une expression qui est très axée vers l'environnement, qui porte un regard vers l'environnement. Et puis, c'était difficile à choisir cette année parce qu'il y avait plusieurs, mais on a choisi deux artistes cette année, deux étudiantes. So the Persephone Award is one that is designed to recognize the achievements of students who reveal a great sensitivity towards the environment. So the first person who wins this award, I'm happy to announce, is Erica Stewart, for her discarded paint rags and cloth and other detritus and growing them into crystallized tapestries. Her work reveals a great inventiveness un sens d'exploration et un sens de recherche.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, exactly. And the second student who is also winning this award this year for her kind of personal portraits of giant tree stumps that seem to kind of recognize the individuality of each tree, done with a great deal of finesse and detail, is Gabrielle Mador.
I knew it.
Congratulations, Gabrielle.
Yay. Awesome. Thank you, Professor Macklem. We are now going to take a little second to take a look at their work. So, we will now go back to the chair of the department, Jakob Zdebek, to announce the recipient of the OAG Award, as well as the prize for exceptional achievement in art history. Nous allons maintenant retourner au directeur du département des Arts Visuels pour annoncer le prix de la Galerie d'art d'Ottawa et le prix d'exceptionnel achievement en histoire de l'art. Est-ce que j'ai fait une erreur?
No, voilà.
Okay.
It is with great pleasure that I would like to announce the Ottawa Art Gallery Graduating Student Award of Excellence. This year's recipient is Anna Lacaille. Anna a démontré de l'excellence dans son cheminement et donc félicitations and thank you to the OAG. And I would also like to announce this year's recipient of Exceptional Achievement in Art History. And this year's the recipient of this award is Rebecca Boisvert. Félicitations.
Yay! Thank you very much for announcing those two prizes. We will now take a few seconds to look at the work of those amazing artists. I hope everyone is going fine and it's not taking too long and you are enjoying yourselves. Cheers. I would now like to invite Professor Andrew Wright to announce prizes related to excellence in photography. Nous passons maintenant au professeur Andrew Wright pour annoncer les prix reliés dans l'excellence en photographie.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Je suis Andrew Wright. Hi, my name is Andrew Wright, and I'm a professor of photography. This is kind of amazing. I just gotta say, I'm just looking at the feed, and there's over 100 people watching right now, which is kind of incredible. So that's really nice to see that people are participating. I'm tasked today with giving out 2 awards, but actually I'm going to give out 4. But before I do that, I just want to add a few words about this group of graduating students. In addition to the photography courses and visual arts courses in general, I also teach a course called Professional Practice of the Visual Arts, and it's the course that all of our BFA students have recently completed. In it, we consider, among other things, how to photograph your work, how to tailor artist statements to different audiences, what opportunities exist to both generate income and pursue your career as an artist, promotion, social media, small business strategies, and yes, even how to do your taxes. It's also the place where the 4th-year class independently organizes, conceives of, plans, and fundraises for Grad Show. Even before mid-March and the surreal ways in which our lives have been transformed, this group of diligent, conscientious, and hardworking students had already distinguished itself as being exceptional. Our teaching assistant, Martin, and I, we would arrive at class to find everyone already working with the utmost grace and professionalism. And more than once I said to him, I'm not really sure why we're here. They seem to have figured it out already. Then, on the day that it turned out to be our last in-person class, my colleague Selena and I arrived there to be the bearers of bad news. Brad's show would not take place physically. Anyone would have understood if you'd become angry, if you'd cried, if you'd protested, became despondent and frustrated. But that simply didn't happen. What did happen was a measured and careful response, a reasoned and thoughtful plan of action, all of which led to tonight. It's not an exaggeration to say that the way you have handled yourselves make you the envy of visual arts programs across the country. And I know because my friends and colleagues in other provinces have told me so. You are to be very, very proud. So I'm going to lose it a bit here. You have to be very proud of what you've accomplished here tonight, and on top of all you've accomplished over the last 4 or more years at Ottawa. So, got through that, that's good. The first award it is my honor to announce is the Vistec Prize for Excellence in Photography. And the recipient is Sarah Allegrini. So while we're looking at a bit of her work, I'll just say a couple of lines about it. Sarah investigates the relationships between plants and humans through documentation and exploration. Her practice developed as a result of the vast collection of houseplants she now slowly acquired and has expanded with her recent travels. As a photographer who is largely interested in the natural world, she is also drawn to incorporating human-built structures, geometric, and architectural forms within her work. Congratulations, Sarah. Next, it's my honor to announce the Bourse Edmund and Isabel Ryan Visual Arts Scholarship in Photography. And the recipient of this year's Bourse is Portia Young.
Yay.
Congratulations, Portia. So as we look at some of her work, I'll just say a couple of sentences. Portia's interdisciplinary work explores identity and representation. Through the lens of her mixed Mi'kmaq heritage, she critiques ideologies which attempt to objectify and emphasizes the problems that disenfranchised Indigenous people face. Congratulations, Portia. So I said I was going to award 4 awards, and the next 2 I just made up. So the first one is called the BFA Award, and that stands for Best Supporter of a BFA Student. And that recipient is Ben Lavallee. Ben, you've been around so much, I feel almost as though you should be getting your degree also. So there you go. Congratulations, Ben.
Wow.
Thank you.
And lastly, I'm going to award another award called the BBBFA Award to my all-time favorite student ever. This is also known as the Best Baby BFA Award, and this one, of course, goes to Scarlett. Good job, Scarlett.
So cute.
Thanks very much.
That was very fun. Thank you very much, Andrew. Now, I would like to invite Professor Martin Gollan to announce prizes related to excellence in painting, as well as those recommended to the BMO Prize. Je vais maintenant inviter Professeur Martin Gollan à annoncer les prix reliés à l'excellence en peinture, ainsi que les personnes dont le nom sera recommandé pour les prix BMO.
Hi, everybody. I'm Martin Golland. I'd like to announce 2 prizes. There is a scholarship called the Edmund and Isabel Ryan Visual Arts Scholarship. We give some to photo and also to painting. So for this year, it is my great pleasure to award this to 2 students in the graduating show. And so the first student to receive this is for her fantastic paintings and vibrant work is Lorna Phineas. Lorna Phineas' work deals with the history and politics of Haiti, but seen through an imaginative point of view. Her vibrant paintings are full of life, pattern, drama, and action that involve both fictional and factual events. What you see there is a picture of her exhibition that she had, the last exhibition at Gallery 115, or almost one of the last, and it composed of most of the paintings for her graduating year. The second recipient of this award goes to Gabrielle Mador for her fantastic drawings, large-scale work dealing with nature and the environment. Both of these works, of course, have to be seen in person. It's sad that we are not able to do so. The intricacy and detail in both of these artists are exemplary. So congratulations to Lorna and Gabrielle for your fantastic work.
I want to clap so bad. This is so hard to not make so much noise.
I know.
Oh.
So I'm also here to present, to announce the recommendation for an award. So it's not an award, but we are asked every year to present 3 names to a national award run by the BMO, the Bank of Montreal. And this year, we're going to present these 3 names to Stephanie Fitzgerald for her fantastic works on paper. And take a minute to take a look at her work. These works, they look like silk screens or photos, but in fact they are acrylic on paper, meticulously created to replicate advertising type imagery. The second name that we're going to put forward for the BMO award is Rain Harris. You can hear the applause. So Rain's work deals with issues of identity and lineage history. Here's your self-portrait. Excellent. And the third name that we're putting forth is the work of Mengwan Hu. Now, Mengwan's work, for her final project, she did a series of 7 paintings depicting the 7 deadly sins. Representing those 7 deadly sins are 7 animals and the 7 members of the famous K-pop group BTS, and you can see them all here. The works are quite large in person, and they're all done in oils. Congratulations to all the recipients and to the artists that we recommended for the BMO prize.
Congrats.
And now, I do want to take a moment to recognize a student that was dear to all of us who we lost this year. If you permit me, I will say a few words about her work, which is being celebrated tonight on the website. And so I want to talk about that work for a moment. The student is Camille Hertzer, and I want to present the work and talk a little bit about her process. I was able to teach her in 3rd year and 4th year, and Camille was constantly a student who experimented in the studio. So here you can see lots of different types of work that she was doing. If she wasn't pouring paint into abstract pools of color, she was filling jars with unusual materials like a mad scientist. She was always exploring and inventing. In the third year, she started painting microscopic subjects as colorful, highly imaginative landscapes. But those are little worlds in and of themselves, consisting of complex collections of organic forms. These dreamlike landscapes were inspired by complex natural structures, but they also became all her own. In this way, you can say that her work was a fusion of abstract forms, but also forms observed in nature. So she was bringing those two things together and filtered through a complex vision. She was doing works on paper and canvas at the time. And her ambitious aim was to depict cycles of transformation. That was what was most important to her. These works also offer views beyond the natural eye. She was looking at microscopic elements and enlarging them into worlds that we could inhabit, potentially, in our imagination. And what makes these paintings special is that they bridge all kinds of different contrasts. Technology and materiality, on the one hand, the microscopic and the telescopic, the surreal and the scientific as well. So these were all strategies she used in order to reveal wonder in her work. And I would say wonder also for the act of search itself, which is vital to all artists, is the sense of wanting to discover and explore. So she'll be missed, but her work is celebrated tonight, and her work is an example of unrelenting excitement and enthusiasm for art. Thanks.
Thank you very much for those kind words.
So I'm just looking at my award, and I am to present one more award, which I will continue to do. This award is the Prix Suzanne Rivard-Lemoine Award. And this award was created in honor of the former chair of the department, Suzanne Rivard-Lemoine. And this scholarship was awarded to graduate students of the Bachelor of Arts program in recognition for quality and the merit of their work. We like to give this award to who we feel is a student who pushed past lots of obstacles, took risks, and created exemplary work that's powerful and evocative. So it's my great pleasure to announce that the recipient of this award is Mariam Hakem.
Congratulations, Mariam Hashem. Now let's take a little minute to take a look at her wonderful work. Okay, we will now go to the award. I will now invite Carole Giroir, notre ancienne adjointe administrative depuis plus de 40 ans, à remettre le prix qui a été décerné en son honneur. I will now invite Carole Giroir to give the prize that has been made in her honor.
Merci Célia. Bonsoir tout le monde. Hello everyone. J'aimerais tout d'abord féliciter tous les finissants et les finissantes de cette année. Votre dernier semestre aura été complété dans des circonstances mémorables et sans précédent. Je suis certaine que vous vous souviendrez très longtemps de votre dernière session. I am very proud tonight to present the Carogeroise Prize, which is awarded this year to an artistry student for their exceptional and generous contribution to the life of the department. The 2020 recipient is Erin Galt. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Carole. So, we really want to thank the Dean and the Chair of the department for being with us tonight. As well as our teachers for their presence and support throughout our journey. Many thanks to our sponsors, and thanks to Isabelle Poirier, alumna of the BFA program and founder of IP Design, for creating our website. And thanks to the catalog team who created both the online and paper versions of the Eunoia exhibition catalog. I'd especially like to thank the students for being such an amazing group. I am so proud to be graduating with you all. Both the website and exhibition are now available online through the links shared below. Thank you for coming, and we wish you all the best. Nous tenons à remercier le doyen et le directeur du département pour leur présence aujourd'hui, ainsi que nos professeurs Andrew Wright, Martin Gollin, Catherine Richards, Jenny Yu, Ryan Steck, Lorraine Gilbert, Jennifer Macklem, Jacob Zdebik, Selena Jeffrey, Andrea Fitzpatrick et Penny Cousino-Levine pour leur présence et leur soutien tout au long de notre parcours. Un merci particulier à nos sponsors et notre artiste en web design Isabelle pour avoir créé notre site web, ainsi que notre équipe du catalogue pour avoir réalisé une version numérique et papier de l'exposition Eunoia. Mais surtout, merci à tous les étudiants pour avoir été un groupe aussi génial avec lesquels nous sommes fiers de graduer. Les liens du site web et du catalogue Eunoia 2020 sont disponibles via les liens dans la description de la vidéo et la vidéo sera disponible encore sur notre page YouTube. Merci d'être venus et nous vous souhaitons nos meilleurs vœux.